we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, up. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And, whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Thought they'd run the football there on 3rd and inches. Decided to try to pass it, and obviously did not pay off.
Yeah, that is conventional wisdom. You don't have far to go to pick up the first down. I wonder if they overthought it a little bit. Thought maybe they'd catch him napping and get a big play over the top. Instead, the sack occurred.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taking it about the 16. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. The Bills at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But, boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
Now a throw here to his running back. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. First down, Buffalo. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Bills first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They're going to look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They want to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive taking up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up first and goal.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And this one taken in on the throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3rd and long as a defender, all you want to do is guard the first down line. Make sure that everything stays in front and run up there and make the tackle. They did everything exactly right except making the tackle the running back. And he ends up finding a way to pick up a first down. Brandon, that play just should not happen.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 68 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And now out come the Bills.
The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lopez. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one off the conversion on 3rd down.
Sometimes our pregame meetings do play out, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. Touchdown, Bills. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation, because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they?
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll be taken down at the 40. Here's 2nd and 8. Flush. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. 2nd and 1. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. That one goes for 8 yards.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Here's a 2nd and 7. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. But bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
So here are the Bills to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard
roughing
line.
the passer, defense.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 3 yards out.
And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
First and 10.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over first and 10.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. So good field position for the Bills as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. He finds his man, complete. That's Lopez. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second down at 5. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. They'll throw now on the final play. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Falcons had lost their first 4, but they're able to get into the win column for the first time with the victory there. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Bears needed desperately to avoid going to 1-4, and they're able to do that with the victory there. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and what equates to be a very tough opponent. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. And meanwhile, for the Steelers, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard penalty brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
That's a gain of 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hands it off out of the gun. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
36-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Back to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going up top. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Complete to number 34. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
First down, Bill.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. They'll look to throw here. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet almost chuckling to himself.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
A 7-yard gain. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
To number 13. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now here is another interception. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5. That sets a brand new NFL record.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of the yard on the play. And it's third down.
They'll set up a throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Taken from just outside the 30. And here come the Bills. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
no gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 37-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. 2nd and 4. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
The Bills ready to take over. CD, this is the ideal situation, the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Bills, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road